There are things that most people agree are wrong, no matter where you live in this world. We can all agree that murder and rape and killing children are all wrong. You don't need a political party or a philosophy degree to tell you that they violate something deep inside of us, that they trigger an immediate moral response. Whether it's grief or outrage, it happens. So I can't stop asking this question. Why is it so hard to convince people that losing a democracy is morally unjust too? That letting children go hungry while billionaires pay less in taxes is wrong? That allowing wealth to control information is wrong? These things are happening in plain sight, and yet many people don't feel them as moral violations at all. I've been told that the answer is in moral psychology, and I think it might be right. People don't experience the loss of democracy or economic cruelty or oligarchy as moral crimes because the harms are abstract, they're delayed, and at times they even become normal. But murder or rape or a child dying in front of you, that's immediate, it's visceral, and it triggers something inside of us. But democracy doesn't die like that. There's no blood, there's no screaming, there's no crime scene tape. It dies the way starvation dies. It's quiet, it's slow, it's behind doors that we don't go in, and it's behind people that we are taught not to see. But we've all seen it before. I will never, ever forget the photograph of a starving child collapsed in the dirt while vultures waited nearby. The image shocked the world, not because hunger was new, but because suffering became visible. It pierced the distance between what usually protects us from caring. And that's what moral clarity requires: visibility. When children are ignored, it is punishment for being poor. When billionaires pay lower taxes than a school teacher, it's theft, but it's made legal. When the wealthy own all the media platforms like Twitter and Facebook and TikTok, it shapes the news that millions see and hear, and that is not free speech. We all agree that killing a child is immoral. We just haven't been taught to see that letting a child starve is the same cruelty, just spread out over time. We haven't been taught to see that when assault weapons flood communities, the death of someone else's child is still a moral failure because harm was foreseeable, preventable, and accepted anyway. Democracy doesn't exist to protect ideas, it exists to protect people. When democracy is gone, we lose the ability to stop cruelty before it becomes just another routine. That's why the warning, democracy dies in darkness, was never just a slogan. And especially this weekend with the unraveling of the Washington Post, darkness doesn't mean ignorance, it means distance, space. What you don't see can hurt you and can hurt me. What you're trained not to notice can destroy you and me. So, where are we with this word that we throw around so easily, democracy? The left uses it, the right use it, we all claim it, I claim it. But I'm not here to say who owns the moral high ground, especially when we live in an age of alternative facts. But we all still have eyes and ears, and we can see and hear what's going on. We see the grocery bills going up. We see jobs going away. We know what it means to be safe. We know what it means to be targeted. So ask yourself this question honestly. Would you trade places today with a black person or a brown person in this country or someone who has a different religion or a background, knowing what you know now? Even the former black president can be targeted? If the answer is no, that's not because you're political, because it's not political. It's just about having moral knowledge. This is the second time that I've talked about an inflection point, and this is what I know. I can't wake up my people. I can't wake up your people. I can't pull anyone away from the lives that they are living, smiling and celebrating and having happy times and raising their families and even the ones who are exhausted and confused and disengaged. I can't do any of that. But history tells us something that people don't wake up or do something different because we've been warning them. They wake up because now they're seeing and feeling for themselves. It has become visible. And they now finally realize that staying numb has finally reached them and they can no longer do it. The future will be decided whether we take democracy seriously enough to reawaken our insides that have been deliberately dulled by all that is happening. So we have to wake up. We have to do our best. We have to help people feel and see and tell the story. So let's get to work. Let's wake up America because none of us voted for this.